Hey, this is Jerry coming to you live from a car. I want to talk to you about this whole idea of transgenders competing in the sex that they were not born in. I haven't seen any yet where a female to male, a male to female transgender, male to female transgender. This is so confusing. But I haven't seen a female to male transgender exceed in any sport, so I really can't talk about that because I don't think it's happened. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. But that's just my own prejudice, my own bias. But in thinking about the transgender issue, I think most of the world is missing the whole point, because we argue testosterone. We say men have more testosterone. Yeah, they do. And they'll go, but these men are taking things to lower their testosterone. Yeah, they do. The Olympic rules right now say that a man, male to female transgender, has to have a testosterone level below 10, and the woman generally never gets above 4. So that's just one of the discrepancies in that testosterone argument. But here's the thing I think everybody's missing, and it's important. Right? Not only do men go through puberty and gain advantages from that testosterone burst, where our bones grow longer, we're generally taller, generally bigger, generally stronger, but there is a biological fact, science. It's science. They say it's science. I don't believe you guys. You don't believe science. But this is science. And liberals are supposed to say, we love science, unless it comes to whether or not you're a boy or girl. Then science don't matter. But here's the thing. Humans have hemoglobin. That's in our red blood cells, right? And those red blood cells, with the hemoglobin carries oxygen throughout our body. It carries it to our hearts and to our body, around our body, and then it goes to the heart, and then what happens? It picks up the carbon dioxide and disperses it. That's what hemoglobin does, okay? Men have a higher hemoglobin count. Fact, period. No way to get around it. That's the way it is. That's just sorry. I didn't do it. It was God. Blame him. Or it was evolution. It might have been, blame Charles Darwin. Blame Jesus. I don't care who you blame, but that's a scientific fact. Men have a higher hemoglobin count than women. And not in just general, but like a 99.5% of the people. Okay? Now, why is that different? Why would that give men an advantage? I said it. Hemoglobin, you see the hemoglobin is in the red blood cell, and it attaches to oxygen, and then it take it to the brain, and it take it around the body, see, and it carries oxygen, which is desperately needed to perform, you see. And so when you are running a race, the man with the male hemoglobin in his body, with a higher count of hemoglobin, he will get more oxygen to his body. Just that simple. So in any stamina race, just the fact that he's getting more oxygen to his body at that time during that competition, he has an unfair advantage by the genetics, not by only the genetic makeup, but by the fact that his blood is getting more oxygen to his body, to his muscles, to his lungs, to his brain. So it keeps him thinking sharper, keeps him thinking, breathing, being able to take bigger breaths. Now, there's another side to that. Is that in training, when you're training, one of the things that makes you grow faster, grow your muscles stronger, helps you heal stronger, is getting oxygen to your blood. I mean, do you remember a few years ago, I think it was Michael, or maybe, come here, little boy, Michael Jackson, remember him? He was put himself in one of them tanks, a hyperbaric chamber, right? To get all oxygen throughout himself. It's like, that's the idea, see? The oxygen getting to your blood enables your muscles to grow faster and grow stronger and to repair themselves quicker. So, as far as female to male athletes, I don't see none. So if there was no big difference, wouldn't we be seeing women in the 100-yard dash in high school, female to male, running in the men's team and running against the men and winning? No, we don't see that. We only see it in male to female. Okay? We also know that, like the Marine Corps has said, that now females can go into combat, right? And so they had to pass the combat training standards, and they said they wouldn't lower it. They didn't lower it. And they found that there were 13,000 people that applied, 50 have actually made it. Okay, 50 women out of 13,000 have met the standards for combat training, right? Because it's a vigorous physical thing. So my question is this: if as a society we're going to throw away science and allow transgender men to compete as women, or transgender women, I'll never understand this. This to that and that to this. I don't know why. Is a transgender man if you're going to man or woman? I don't understand. But let me, in other words, I'll never understand how a society can consider itself sane when it says that there is no gender, right? When it says that you can change gender. I mean, just, hey, I'm a girl, I'm a guy, I'm a girl, I'm a guy. There's a rapper in England that just, he identified himself as a woman, and he broke the woman's weightlifting record or something, and then he went back to being a man right afterwards, just to prove the point. And they said, well, you weren't really a woman. So the whole argument is you can decide anytime you want to be. And then they said the reason why he wasn't that was because he wasn't a woman. You can look it up, YouTube it, Google it. It's going to be here. When I learn how to put links on my page, then I'll do that. But so here's the deal. The reason why this is serious is because if we allow it to go any further at all, we are going to see the end of women's sports as we know it. And I'll tell you this, frankly, I hate women's sports. I like women's golf. That's about me. I like the ladies' lingerie football teams. I like that. That's okay. I can't say that, but I can't watch the women's NBA because it's like men's NBA in slow motion. I can't watch I watched the field hockey game once and I fell asleep 6 times, and then my wife woke me up and told me that the second half was about to begin. Watching women's tennis, okay, I don't really watch tennis, but so if you want to see the end of women's sports, then keep saying that it's okay for a man to become a woman and compete as a woman, and deny science. Deny the scientific fact that a hemoglobin carries oxygen to your blood, and men have a high hemoglobin count. Period. End of story. That's what Uncle Jerry says. Have a good day.